What's up guys, Truman here, welcome back to another video. So today I'm actually going to be talking about my juice fast and how much amazing progress I've been making. So I'm actually on day 55 at the moment, and I had so many energy spikes going up and down and up and down and up and down. But I finally figured out a secret to basically make sure that you have energy levels absolutely peaked throughout your juice fast, and I'll reveal it later on. But first I just wanted to talk about basically what it's like to be living for the first time in my life without depression and anxiety. Now, I had a lot of other issues beforehand when I was going, actually before the actual juice fast, and depression and anxiety was one of them. You know, the feel waking up and you feel like the world's about to come to an end, and you know, your family, it feels like something really, really bad is going to happen all the time and it's your fault and you can't get out. And the anxiety, just wondering whether or not something's about to jump out at you and just attack. Now, it's gone. It's gone. It's all gone. It's all gone, and it's kind of surreal. I'm sorry about the traffic in the background, but it's kind of surreal, really. It's really, really surreal, because after living years with it and just living a life with it, it's been really interesting, because it's like I've actually had to adjust to a life without depression. Like, when you've been depressed for such a long period of time, you generally tend to basically mold your whole life around it. Like, my whole life is around depression. It was about coping with alcohol and cigarettes and all sorts of stuff, and all the different mind patterns that you have that basically keep you in the state whereby everything revolves around your depression, revolves around your anxiety. So in the last few weeks, my depression went ages ago, but I've just really sitting and adjusting to the fact that I can now live a life where I don't have to deal with this, and I have to change the very structure of my thinking to be able to basically manage it. Case in point, for example, now that I have a lot of energy and I'm a lot more motivated, I have to get myself out of the routine of getting up and doing something that is comforting instead of doing something that is productive. I tended to, when I was dealing with a lot of depression, I would always do the stuff that would be comfortable first and then do the stuff that was productive later, because I'd feel bad doing it if I was depressed and all this other stuff. So now I get up and I'm like, I want to do something productive. And my brain is like, hold on, you're used to just lazing about and, you know, jacking off in the morning, or, you know, doing all this other stuff. Or back in the old days, it would just be waking up and having a drink. I was a really, really bad alcoholic. But now it's like I get up and the first thing I do is I want to be productive. And like basically telling myself, not only do I want to do something productive, but I'm the one that wants to do it. This goes back to my video about procrastination, which was heavily censored, unfortunately, because I swore in it. So if you want to check that out, basically saying that you can stop procrastination when you really change the way you talk to yourself. And so changing the way I talk to myself, like, I love doing something productive, I love doing something like that. Why? Because I do, and I don't feel depressed, and it feels really good to do it. So just changing and adapting to really depression and anxiety-free life, it's been really, really fascinating, and just getting over just everything, you know, and it's been really, really great. Now, onto the actual juice fast itself, I've been dealing with a lot of energy issues, and a few weeks ago I was basically dragging myself around. It was really hard to just manage myself, and my energy levels have really just tripled. And the secret was that I was drinking something called sauerkraut juice. Now, for those of you that don't know, sauerkraut is basically fermented vegetables, whereby you basically get some vegetables, chop them up, like cabbage, broccoli, whatever. Not so much fruits, by the way, because fruits tend to putrefy. So you chop up all the vegetables, you get a mason jar, and you put them in the mason jar about halfway to a third of the way, depending on if you want to make the kraut or the juice. I was making the juice, so about half to a third of the way. And then you add, you fill it up with water, preferably filtered, and you add salt. Now, obviously, it's better to mix the salt beforehand and then put the vegetables in. So about a tablespoon of salt per 2 liters. I think it depends on different people. And you basically let it sit in room temperature for about anywhere between 3 to 7 days. And I did that, and I drank it, and overnight, I drank too much, by the way. I drank way too much. You should start slow, but I tend to just blitz the whole thing. Overnight, I was basically farting like a chimney, and I quite literally woke myself up with my own farts. It was the funniest thing I've ever done. I basically woke myself up with my own farts. I can add that to my list of achievements. But yeah, so I was farting for the whole day, and I just around about 6 o'clock, I had a massive burst in energy. It was so incredible. I didn't know what to do with it. And then slowly but surely my energy levels basically got back to the start. Now, the reason for this is because sauerkraut juice is full of probiotics. When you ferment the actual vegetables, all these probiotics are released, and you get the enzymes and all sorts of other stuff. And the main reason why most people can't do a juice fast because they're really lethargic is because their gut is so messed up that they don't have the ability to basically properly break down and use the nutrients for the juice and convert it into nutrients for energy. Now, when you do that and you take the probiotics, when you take the juice, the probiotics basically break it down so you can actually use it. So when you actually do a juice fast and you have sauerkraut juice, all the energy comes back because you're actually breaking down the juice. Not only that, but it doesn't go right through you. Many people complain about when they're doing a juice fast that it goes right through them. And to me, it varies from day to day, but now it slows down because I'm actually digesting it and I feel great. I feel amazing. I have loads of energy. I have not eaten in 55 days. I have loads of energy. And if I'd figured this out earlier on when I was doing my juice fast, I wouldn't have had to drag my corpse around from place to place, is what it felt like. So thanks to that, I'm back on the YouTube thing and I have a lot more energy to do more videos, so expect more of that. It's been a while, hasn't it? I haven't done like a full-length feature video in ages, and people keep asking me to do one of those 20-minute long videos like the autism and the dentistry one. But it was hard. I didn't have enough energy, and I have a lot of stuff to talk about. People have been asking me about iodine. People are asking about how to heal the gut. People make a video. I've been thinking about doing videos about how to reverse hair loss and how to deal with arthritis and reverse all this sort of stuff without medicine, because I've done, but yeah, I'll get onto that soon. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Apart from, I'm not a doctor, what I'm doing is not medical advice. Everything you say, everything I do, I encourage you to research. I'm not a doctor, don't sue me, it's up to you whether you drink bleach. I'm not advising that, but it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. But yeah, peace out guys, I'm not a doctor. Freeman out, peace.